So, why are doctors, therapists, and trainers loving the percussion gun so much? Probably because it works. It works wonders. And as a personal trainer and coach myself, I love the benefits that I get from my percussion gun. So I started doing some research and studying of where these guns come from, and I was really surprised to learn that it's been very, very long that we've been using percussion therapy. If you bump yourself into something and you start rubbing it really fast, that's a form of percussion therapy, natural percussion therapy, because you're doing it naturally to yourself. So what we're gonna do here is I'll put some videos together of some of the research that I've done, some of the videos of the doctor who created the inventor of the percussion gun, other people who are using the percussion guns. I myself use it and love it. And I've designed something from the uses of all the years of using percussion guns. This right here, what I've done is I put the percussion gun, which is designed to especially massage between your shoulder blades, your feet and your calves. It's a hard place to reach. So what I've done is I designed the Max Reach, and it's a device where you combine your percussion guns. This is a mini percussion gun, very strong, very small, light. We have these available, and you're able to use it and reach the hard to reach spots between your shoulder blades, down here, low back, between your back. If you straighten it out all the way, then you can reach your calves, the bottom of your feet. This is amazing. So take a look at these videos. These doctors are going to be talking about how the percussion gun was made, all the different types of percussion therapy there is. Below, I'm going to leave all the links to all these videos that I put on here, and the credits to all the doctors, so you can see why it makes sense, Max Reach, and you will see how people can take this to the next level by using the Max Reach and their percussion gun. So take a look at these videos and see what these doctors say. It's very, very interesting.
The research, I started digging into U.S. patents, and I was able to find patents that date all the way back to the 1800s, or some type of a roll device. And back then, they were all used by a physician or a doctor or some sort of a therapist. But I think 1890, maybe 1891. Their U.S. patent filed, they called it an electric magnet or magnetic massager. So it really goes back a long time whenever people started to come up with devices.
Nearly 50 million Americans battle chronic pain. Dr. Jason Worland is a chiropractor who invented a device to help combat that, the Theragun. But what's interesting is you didn't actually create this to sell it. You created it to treat yourself?
Yeah.
Tell us about that.
Yeah. Well, they say necessity is the mother of invention. In 2007, I got in a motorcycle accident here in Los Angeles and suffered with a lot of soft tissue damage. That's not good because I'm a chiropractor and I need my hands. So, I was searching for something that I could use when I wasn't getting treated. Those 23 and a half hours between your treatments are sometimes lonely and depressing and all that. And I was just looking for something that I could treat myself with. And at the time, like I said, necessity, I didn't care what it sounded like, what it was called, because it was a personal, selfish reason. I was trying to get myself better. Mm-hmm. So I made something. I went to my shed and grabbed a couple of tools, and I grew up around tools, so I was handy and kind of had an idea of combining the two, my worlds.
And you had done some research on percussive therapy and how it might help you, or was it more so just a...
No, okay. I felt like I needed something that really punched up in my subscap.
So you're trying to do like self-massage and everything?
To go deep?
To get something really deep.
I mean, and I'm sure you tried the other things, heat and cold and
all that stuff, and it just wasn't
and...
with the pain that I was experiencing at the time. Some of those things would aggravate it more. So I did. I made something, and it worked. And I got myself better in the first 6 months of 2008. The percussive therapy increases blood flow, it decreases tension, and it actually overrides the pain signals to the brain. So when you think about a therapy, there's nothing better than those three things.
And you have independent studies proving that it's effective.
Yes, yeah. Just like anything else, there's a theory, you test the theory, and then you come back around with science. So over the next few months, we'll have a lot of research studies that are being released from performance to increasing blood flow, oxygenating muscles, and things like that. This is really for everybody. Kids 10 and under, we want to say have your parents or a professional treat them. That's just for cautionary purposes. Pregnant women, don't use it on your abdomen, obviously, and your low back. It feels amazing on the feet and the shoulders. Really does make a big difference. I've used it on, injections, shoulder replacements, insertions in the hips and knees, and you just use it around the area, not on the incision. But it really is for everybody.
Never use the massage gun on the side or the front of your neck because there's all kinds of nerves, sensitive arteries, and blood pressure sensors there. Avoid bones too. Don't use it over the AC joint, the spinous processes of the vertebra, or the bony ridge of your shoulder blade. I'd recommend keeping to the lower part of your neck too, because using the massager in the upper part of the neck tends to cause too much head vibration. The most important place to focus on is here, because this is where the knots tend to form in the neck and shoulders. Using the massager on this neck zone can also loosen restricted spinal joints and rib joints, which is very handy because joint restriction is a very common cause of shoulder tension. But in general, work this whole area to cover all the important muscles.
Okay, now that you have more knowledge from these doctors of how the percussion guns are designed, what they're made for, you can see why the max reach can be so useful, being able to put your percussion gun onto the max reach and able to reach the spots that were unreachable or really hard to reach. Now with the max reach, oh, this is going to take it to the next level. So watch some of these videos we have showing you how we use our max reach. You can actually use it laying down and hands-free. So take a look at it. I guarantee you, you're going to love it. Well, it feels good, and it's actually...
the accessibility is real good. Yeah, this is good right here, bro. This is gold. I think you hit it with this one.
Thank you very much.
Oh my gosh, it is absolutely amazing.
Ooh.
Perfect pressure with absolutely minimal, if not zero effort. Oh my gosh, it's so good. I'll definitely take one.
Yeah, those are...
You know, you don't understand. I needed this today. Like,
I needed it too. That's why I designed it. Out of a need, out of necessity.
yeah.
Love it.
Oh, what you got there? Max reach?
I I bought this for my husband, and the best part is I don't have to help him and he can do it for himself.